We have been lucky enough to experience so many amazing adventures together, but there is still so much that we want to see. So we've made a list of the top 10 places on our bucket list. Starting off with number 1 is a fjords cruise in Norway. Norway looks absolutely incredible, and sailing down the North Sea with the fjords on either side of you sounds like an absolutely amazing way to see them. Even though it makes me nervous just thinking about it, I really want to do the Pulpit Rock hike. It's just such an incredible view from the top.
For mine, I don't have in particular except for the top one, which would be Italy. I think it's a place I've always wanted to go. The Colosseum has always been something that I've been fascinated with and really wanted to see. So that's one of my top things, along with the Vatican City and just all the history and obviously all the food.
Obviously. Next up, I want to go to Acadia National Park in Maine. I love that there's a shuttle that you can take right into the park that will pick you up right from Bar Harbor. So you can go car-free on this trip, which we love a car-free trip. I want to stay in a small hotel in Bar Harbor, get some coffee in the morning, and then take the shuttle into the park for a hike, and then spend our afternoons having lobster rolls. Just sounds like such a good trip.
The next one I would probably put on there, Yellowstone in Wyoming. I'd love, as far as hiking, we love to see scenery, animals. So I think it'd just be a wonderful trip. I think Old Faithful, even though, it's probably a very touristy place, that'd be something I'd love to see, I still think. And then just, to hang out. And that one would be probably less about the food, but more about just the experience.
For sure. I want to do a Germany-Austria trip. I want to start in Munich, do like a few days in Munich, and then go to the Neuschwanstein Castle, which is one of the inspirations for the Sleeping Beauty castle. So it's got that real fantasy look to it. Then after a few days in Germany, I want to go over to Austria and see the Austrian Alps. Stay in like a lodge somewhere in the Alps and just enjoy like the small town feel and do some hikes during the day.
I think we're on the same page because my next spot would be Switzerland. So kind of like the same as far as to look and feel, having the vast mountains and having Swiss chocolate.
Yeah.
That would just be awesome. Lake Geneva is where I'd like to visit just because we've seen awesome pictures of that area. And I think it's another place to do some great hikes. We love to walk. Another place where we probably, hopefully, wouldn't have to drive. That's on my wife to make sure that happens. But she's the planner of the group. So hopefully we can get that to where we can do all of these things without having to go in a car.
Oh, we can do it. I really want to go to Amsterdam. I want to stay on a houseboat, enjoy all of the food and the shops. But more than that, when I was young, I was always really drawn to Anne Frank. So I would love to go to the museum and see through her eyes. We both really value the historical significance of the places we travel. So I think that would be a really amazing stop.
Yeah, a little bit heavy in that,
Yeah.
but it definitely something I'd love to see. All right, so my next one that I would put on here is Pacific Northwest, Oregon, Washington, right on the coastline. One of the things I'd love to do over there, which is a little cheesy, but for me, I'm a big Goonies fan. So going over to Oregon, where that was filmed, would be wonderful. Great seafood, great forests that are over there, and again, great hikes and awesome food. And some
Yeah.
coffee.
I want to do a nice long trip to Universal Studios in Orlando. They're about to open a brand new park, Epic Universe, and it's going to have a ton of different lands to it. We have always loved a good theme park. We love roller coasters. We love all the thrills, but we love all of the theme stuff too. Epic Universe looks incredible. They have a new Harry Potter area. We love Harry Potter. They have a monsters universe like Frankenstein, Dracula, that kind of thing, which will be cool. A How to Train Your Dragon, Super Nintendo World. It's just going to be so good. So a good long trip where we can see all of it.
It should be wonderful. With the Harry Potter, it's got the France section, which we love.
Yeah,
So.
yeah.
Anywhere in Hawaii is wonderful. Whether we're doing something or doing nothing in Hawaii, it's absolutely wonderful. The food is great. The people are wonderful. We haven't been there to try to do the, what is it, the volcano. What is it
The
called?
Volcano National Park.
Volcano National Park. There we go. I would love to go there and see an actual flowing volcano. I think would be kind of cool.
Yeah, I really want to do you can do a night swim with manta rays, and I just think that would be so cool. So that is on my list for sure. And we'll stop it there. Hopefully this gives you some inspiration for your future travels. I'll leave a link in the description below of some itineraries of our favorite trips that we've done if you're interested in any of those. And that's it for today. Thanks for watching, everyone, and happy travels.
Happy travels.